Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good evening. And it's showtime. Hi, guys. I'm back again. Hopefully, knock on wood, for the end of Living World Season 3. So, if it finishes up quickly, might be a shorter stream. I'm going to be streaming a lot tomorrow, and presumably days upcoming.
More important than whatever it is you're doing.
I need to do stuff around here. Kill creatures, channel ley line energy into shrines of Dwayna. Use artifacts of Dwayna to clean the pollution. Dwayna's... oh, mastery. Already got the mastery.
Use the artifacts. They're imbued with wind magic.
That's awesome. I don't see any artifacts, dear. Ow, ow, ow. Lots of poison in that. Fortunately, a lot of stacks, not much damage. Alright, that's where the artifacts we picked up, I'm guessing. Dwayna artifact held for a minute. Am I supposed to take it? Don't know. Memory tells me, like, inside of these things...
Use the artifacts. They're imbued with wind magic.
Oh, okay. Changed my hotbars. Throw artifact at the enchanted wyvern. Oh, the wyvern's up. Yeah, I know. Get out of the way. What is that? Dash. That didn't do much. Need to throw it at the wyvern. Oh my god. Seriously? Could you frickin' stop?
Use the artifacts. They're imbued with wind magic.
Thank you. I might have heard that somewhere. I can't quite remember where it might have been. Daffy Broad. Oh, I threw it. Not sure it hit. I'm the only one here, so I'm not getting any progress on the heart. Basically, I'm wasting my frickin' time.
My life is slightly more important than my research. Use those artifacts and save me.
I've almost broken his brake bar. All on my lonesome. Can I hit him? Yeah, it did.
Smash him to bits.
Smash him to bits. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm gonna do. Well, I'm gonna at least pry 10% of his health off. $20. And now I'm gonna run. He's flying. He wasn't flying before. This guy blows. It's like a joke.
My life is slightly more important than my research. Use those artifacts and save me.
What do you think I'm doing? I'm doing it. I'm using the artifact. I'm actually going to do this by myself. Is there a time limit on it? I don't know. If not, I might do it. No, I'm out of artifact now. I'm out of artifact juice. You know, a guy can only have so much artifact juice. Please help me. I need to get back to camp. Go away.
Use the artifacts. They're imbued with wind magic.
Gosh, thanks. I hadn't picked that up from the first 1,000 times you said it. Whack. Maybe go in for some more damagings. God damn it. Well, maybe. I have no idea. This is going to take forever, though. Soloing the Unchained Wyvern. Wonder how much advancement I get. My guess, not nearly enough. Oh, the artifact! I wish someone had told me earlier. Nine stacks of poison, but fortunately the poison's kind of not very good. I mean, really, what kind of wyvern is he? He has crappy-ass poison. I sadly can't seem to get away from the poison. On this side. I have way better luck getting in from the other side. What the hell is that at? Please. Maybe not. This is exactly the kind of mechanics I've been complaining about for weeks. Mechanics that don't make things fun, that go out of their way to make things just really, really frickin' annoying. Oh, the artifact. Perfect. Is that going to hit him? It did. don't actually feel all that strong, truth be told, but hey. Itch, itch, itch. And he's almost back. I must be out of juice again. And I think what's going to really drive me crazy is how much credit, if any, I'm going to get towards the heart for this. Because I don't know if I can really realistically do the heart with all this crap going on.
Use the artifacts! They're imbued with wind magic.
Damn it. It's a little bit more oomph than I wanted. Oh, now it finally shows up, the one I've been using to...
My life is slightly more important than my research.
Opinions vary on that, lady. As to which is more important, your life or your research.
Smash into bits!
Oh my god, it completely healed. Fuck this. Way to go, ArenaNet. That's awesome. Thank you. I've just wasted, what, 15 minutes? No, 10 minutes of my life on your bad design. Really, outstanding job. What a fucking joke. Unfucking real. Hello, and welcome, sorry. A warning for those of you who are new. I do get caught up in the moment. And occasionally we'll use profanity, often in a sentence involving the word ArenaNet. I had the big boss down to like 20%. I was going in to finish it off, and it completely healed. And I don't know if I can do the heart while that event is going on. So I'm going to try going to another heart. I've got 3 hearts I need to finish. I don't remember this requiring hearts, but it requires hearts. At least it doesn't require the JP. Although it is a JP I like. We'll go to one of the other hearts. You know, had it healed to full health after my first attack of it, when I got it down to about 80%, I'd have said, oh, okay, I can't finish this alone, and I would have left it. But no, I got it down to about 25%, and then it healed completely. The old man gets frustrated. And he doesn't handle it well all the time. Or much of the time. Possibly not ever. Boost me. Yay, boost. I think there was another one over here. Boost me. Thank you. I have no memory of this. Is this Lissa? Yeah, this is the Lissa heart, right? Destroy horrid illusions. Use ley-line magic to reclaim corrupted pools. And channel ley-line energy into Lissa's reliquary. I don't remember what the pools do. Oh, do they? Horrid illusions.
Kill them all!
And drop it into where? The reliquary. Is that the very center? Maybe the NPC? Spell magic poison. Transfer the to a nearby grounding crystal.
What is this that enters the presence of the
Hello.
And let me
I need to
repeat
get into Abaddon's
one of the
reliquary
complaints I've used
so I can
a
speak
few
to
times.
Balthazar.
Unable to mount. Oh, that's yet another great big screw you.
The ones who caused the most conflict. In my lifetime, I never managed to restore peace. And, as I understand it, neither did my
Oh, a champion! I definitely don't want to fight a champion illusion.
Unavoidable, I suppose.
And, frankly,
Which is why we must balance as much kindness as possible. Would you be so kind?
Kill them all! Nice and neat.
the unskippable
I would. What can
conversations and stuff needs to
Risen
go.
and infected Mrs. Graves. We must reclaim them. Go. Earn a queen's gratitude.
Not so much for this particular instance, but just in general. I came to that conclusion quite a while ago, but it was absolutely cinched in by End of Dragons, where there is the ludicrous quest in Saitung Province that requires you to listen to 6 recordings, and you can't activate one until you have finished off the other. And it is much faster to exit the game and come back in than listen to them. So ArenaNet, if you are putting in a system that encourages your players to leave the game, you need to reconsider what you're doing.
I feel strong.
I don't know if these things give me any advancement.
Kill them all.
But seriously, if logging out is the fastest thing I can do. I mean, I ran more than a dozen characters through End of Dragons, the first chapter, first couple of chapters. Why do I have to listen to the same conversations a dozen times? I mean, visually and continuity-wise, I think the newer system is way better than the old two faces sort of talking at 45-degree angles past each other. But the other one I would prefer to have for the simple reason I can quit out of it. I can escape through it to move on. Because I have seen these story beats a dozen times or more. Please. I want to hear it the first time. The second time. Maybe the third time. Maybe I'm coming back to the game later on, and I want to hear that. I want it to be there. I don't want it gone. But the fact is if I can't get away from it, it's making the game worse, not better. Alright, should be one more. Will give me what I need. And I can't go up because of course I can't. And there's nothing here to... Oh, there they are. Alright, 2 down.
Commander, are you there? It's fine if you're busy. I suppose I could go do something else.
Yes,
here,
do
Chuck.
something else.
What's the matter?
I keep running and rerunning the simulation trying to confirm our theory.
And?
And?
And I realized what a huge waste of time it is. Primordus and Jormag have withdrawn. Since Balthazar can't pit them against each other, he'll turn his attention to another dragon. And there's only 2 dragons left. So it's gotta be one of the 2.
Good to know. We'll talk more when I'm less busy.
So,
Over and
never.
out.
Sorry, I just got off to a grouchy start today. Irked. As I wasted 10 minutes of my life on... I need to kill enemies. On a boss in an area I needed to run a quest because I don't think I can run the heart while the boss is up. And I got the boss almost dead after 10 minutes, and then it completely healed up again. I took it about as well as you would expect me to take, given how badly I take things. There was swearing, as there so often is. I wish I didn't, but it's not something I can... I mean, I try to tone it down. I genuinely do, but in the moment, I'm not good at it. I mean, it's an indicator of how much I love this game that I haven't uninstalled ever, even when I have rage quit, which I have done a couple of times. But I've never uninstalled. Am I actually involved? What am I doing? Kill enemies, lock them into blah 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 thingies, badness. Okay, got it. A pistolier working for Balthazar. It's just a little strange, that's all.
Refreshing. Kill them all. Stand your ground.
Can I finish him before he finishes me? Odds are not looking great. No. I love the game so much. But I've never been frustrated by any other MMO as much. Not WoW, not Latro. And it's, so much of it seems to me to be so needless. Well, we didn't finish off Balthazar. there's only, yeah, one waypoint in the map. So if you die, you have to ride across the entire map. Just another perfect example of why. Why is it this way? Who does it serve? It doesn't serve the story. Sure as fuck doesn't serve the players. Who does it serve? Hence my only semi-serious contention that there is a developer or a group of developers there that hate the players. I promise I'm not actually really serious about that, but it sure feels like it. Not all of the time, but some of the time. And I don't like being angry at the game that I love. And this is, I'll note that I was correct that the event is still ongoing. The one that I thought I needed to defeat the mob on and had the mob 80% dead solo, mind you. Kill creatures. Well, how much is the creatures going to actually freaking give me? Let's find out. Not a bunch. Oh, man. Oh, another one, sure.
I feel strong.
A whole lot of little scooters.
Kill them all.
Squish, 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 squish. Those are worth nothing. Those are worth no progress at all. Why are they here? No idea. God damn it. Fat fingering does not help. Don't remember what those things are. I knew there was something in these little channels. Artifacts of Dwayna. Evidently.
More important than my research. Use those artifacts and save me.
I assume I bring those back to the artifacts box. And that will give me some progress. Hopefully. I don't want to take one. I'm here to deliver one.
That'll teach you to interrupt my research.
Oh my god, please. So, I picked up those artifacts, but I can't put them away because the event's going on. So I was mostly right that you can't really do the heart if the event's going on. You can sort of do it, but not really. So it's going to take me forever. Why?
Is it gone now? No,
Wait.
my artifacts. I can't return to
There had to have been a
Rust
couple
like
more
this.
people who came over
I'll
and were
be a
working on it
laughing
together.
stock. Ouch.
Yay.
I just want to go home.
will also repeat
Power
my
flow
frequent
at 30%.
requests
Rerouting.
that ArenaNet turn off mandatory updrafts while flying. Let's see if we can drop off the artifacts now. I'm guessing no. Doesn't look like there's a thing there. Maybe to the heart NPC. But maybe not. Who knows? Once again, they've chosen not to tell us.
Well, hello. Welcome to Duena's Reliquary. Love is the answer to your question.
Yeah.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'd love for you to blow it out your...
We all yearn for
I'm
something.
going to stop.
Whether we are adventurers like you or a king like me.
Oh, there's a waterlogged chest. Thank goodness.
For what do you yearn?
Right now, I'm yearning to find Balthazar or
Orion
the Eye of
pearls.
Janus. Have you seen
I was manufactured to the highest
Maybe
standard.
just one more thing. Maybe just flying, maybe just grabbing one of the artifacts would be enough.
I have been too busy directing the effort to clear the air here. Harmony cannot be restored if these great clouds of poison hang in the air.
Let me guess. What you're doing is an act of love.
Why, yes, you understand. Perhaps you will also assist? I see you have a bit of ley line on your nose. Do turn it toward the poison, won't you? It counters the effects.
I got another artifact. God. And there we go. Jeez. That wasn't painful at all. Oh wait, yes it was.
You won't
It was
believe what just happened,
excruciating.
Commander. Guess. No, never mind. Can't wait. Ram sent
Sorry,
me a
I'm
letter.
in a foul mood
Would you like me to
from the
read it?
first
Of course you would.
minute
He
that
said,
this horse shit
Honey,
started.
what did the commander do to Jormag?
So,
Destiny's Edge,
sorry.
Miguel
Apologies.
had it surrounded, and then suddenly an anguished roar, and it returned to the ice.
Stop. Do we have to do this now? I can't deal with both him and Balthazar.
He says the Norn want him to kill Jormag. Why, oh, why did he put his arrow in that tooth?
I don't have time for his tantrums. He just didn't think.
Wow. It's
And
funny.
he
I
didn't
finally
ask
get
for
to
permission
say
either.
Bram and tantrums, but not to
I
him.
could have protected him from this. He'll either change course, or we'll have to stop him.
But since Jormag's all snoozy, he doesn't have a chance of
And-
winning now, does he?
That's not
better
inside the
not.
heart area.
Talk to him. Maybe you can get him to see reason.
Player, sure,
It's
I'm gonna
never too
help
late
because
for
that's
you.
my nature. I hope I don't die.
I don't know if he has a choice anymore. He's under a lot of pressure to live up to Air's legend. And he's so young.
Older than you.
Only physically. Tie me out. Oh, rock sensor love. Really out.
Oh, there's somebody else here. Should make it faster to get the heart stuff we need. And then hopefully we can finally continue on with the freaking storyline.
Strong!
This is worse than the standard, oh, you have to do a bunch of events. Do all of the hearts is worse than do a bunch of events, it turns out. I'm trying to capture it. What are they fighting in there? Multiple. Oh, I'm going to regret this, aren't I? Almost certainly. Yep, certainly. And I'm dead. Jeez. I knew I shouldn't have done that. I love being punished for being the good guy because, oh, let's see. The waypoint's all the way over there. So that's 3 minutes, 5 minutes of riding. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have tried to help someone. By default, my I default to helping somebody who looks like they could use help. And I am punished for it. Not by death. That's bound to happen. By the fact there's only one waypoint in this map. And again, I ask the question, why? Who does it serve? Who does the fact that there's only one waypoint in the whole map, who does it serve? My answer is nobody. Not that I'm aware of. There's nothing on the map that I can see. I mean, it's certainly possible, but they haven't told me. And that would be even worse. The event succeeded. I wonder if that retroactively gave me the heart. It did. No, I guess it didn't. That's even more funny to me. That because I was dead, I didn't get the heart credit.
Why won't anyone help me?
I don't want to fight a whole shitload of veterans at the same time. You know, that doesn't seem to be very well thought out on my part, so there we go. I just had to kill one more freaking thing. Because the event didn't count, I'm assuming because I was dead at the time or not in the area. Ooh, another waterlogged chest. More pearls? No pearls this time. No pearls before swine, I guess.
Begin destruction protocol.
Where to now? Enter Abaddon's reliquary. And I think now we get to fight a big bee man. That's Balthazar. Just want to be clear on that. I mean, if I didn't freaking love this game so much, there's no other game I would put up with the amount of horse shit I have to put up with in this game. Alright.
All the reliquaries are powered. The magic network is unblocked. I should be able to get into Abaddon's now.
Ooh, ah. Perhaps I should glide. On the assumption...
Hello. How do I initiate contact? Commander, can you hear me?
Sadly.
I hear you. I'm at Abaddon's reliquary. It's creepy.
We're on our way. Don't start without me.
Too late. I'm inside.
Burn. Hey, wait, does she have to do all the reliquary or all the hearts for the various temples?
Don't touch anything.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Does this bother you? We've got sparklies. I will look closely, but not touch.
Uh-oh.
You touched something, didn't you?
I did not touch it. I looked at it.
Now. Where?
Signing off.
Ow. Nice. I'm in mid-roll, and they leap into attack.
You cut me off. I didn't know if you were still in one piece. Then we arrived when we did.
I had it under control.
I didn't really have it under control,
I don't.
but she doesn't need to know
I
that.
plot, I plan, and
How
I
about
execute.
we let her
Don't
keep them
mess
busy
this
and
up,
I just
my
perforate
dear.
them?
You call that fighting? Don't make me laugh.
You talking to me? Thanks, guys, for taking care of the tanking on that. Buying access to the shrines from the heart vendors. That sounds familiar.
It's been warded.
I wouldn't have remembered that, but that does sound familiar.
Not Mersat magic.
Because I had to do that
The last aspect
when I
is
did
here.
map completion, I
Then
think.
Balthazar came this way. Captain, stay here and guard the portal.
When I
If
did this
anyone else tries to
before
use it,
Seasons of the
shut it down
Dragons, so I
immediately.
didn't get credit on
You
it.
understand?
Yes, Exemplar.
Let's see if I can get us through this door.
If memory serves, the last fight with the Big B and the annoying Eye of Janther is really, really annoying. We'll see.
We're in. Follow me, my dear. Woe to any who get in our way.
Really, woe to any who get in your way? Woe?
Fire. And no shortage of it. Any doubt of Balthazar's passage here is rapidly burning away. Pun intended.
Can you shut it down?
I can try, but it's God
Sweltering
magic.
heat. Depressive
Why
heat
don't
has
you
slowed
see
your
if
movement
you can
speed by
find a way across?
55%. Your endurance regeneration has been lowered by 90%. Hey, that sounds like fun. Let's just make everything more difficult again. I need a power source. Are those the power sources? Oh, perfect. Yeah, this is going to be just such fun, you know? So that doesn't work. Give me a sec here.
What do you have on Anise?
I'm sure I have no idea what you mean.
Oh, God.
Hold that thought.
Yeah, the slow movement definitely makes this more fun, you know?
I meant, I've
you
never
noticed?
seen Anise defer to anyone the way she does you. I'm assuming it's blackmail.
No, nothing so sordid. We're old friends, that's all. Sorry to disappoint.
I really honestly do not see what the slow movement adds to this other than the excitement as to whether the old man is going to manage to kill himself or not. Again,
So
I
you and
ask,
Anise grew up
who
together,
does it
met as
serve?
recruits? What?
If you must know, I've been with the Blade longer than Anise. She respects that, I suppose. There's nothing more to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, my newest meme, who does it serve?
Looks like you did it. You still have your eyebrows?
They needed a trim anyway. Keep
I
moving.
didn't need a trim. My eyebrows are awesome. Why is... Follow her. I was ahead of her. Gonna open this anytime. Are we to the fighty place? Not quite yet.
Secrets nested in secrets. That is so like Abaddon. I can handle Balthazar's ward, but that's not all that's keeping this door locked. Look around.
Round, round, get around, I get around. Nothing in here. I do not specifically remember what this is. At Abaddon. Certainly a secretive. Ooh, we've got glowy balls up there. Huh.
Giant orbs here. No idea what they do.
Uh-huh. I've got big orbs, and I cannot lie. Let's see. Investigate the wall panel.
This looks ancient. Like some kind of mechanism.
Good evening.
The workings connect it to these side rooms. Maybe the key to... This looks like the rubble at the entrance, only...
Oh, only big and freaking ugly.
Hey, the door! And it shuts.
Did you say something?
Oh, perfect.
Hear you through that door.
We need floor effects added on because there's not enough horseshit going on.
Guardian. Hey, don't worry about me. I can handle this. You get some rest. I hate stone. Doesn't bleed.
Oh, that's not good. Does it really need the fucking floor effects?
Kill them all!
Whatever you did, it had an effect.
Yeah. Yay? Me? What did I do? I dodged 3 enemy attacks using dodge roll. Getting close to maxing out.
Good sign. Let's see what's in this other room.
Do I have to?
I'll stay here.
Good idea.
Ward is...
Beat the Herald of Flame.
Besides...
Hello, Harold. How you
there's
doing?
a horde of guardians at your back.
Okay. These actually came to life, right? You weren't just hacking up dormant guardians for my benefit.
I know. But I guess you'll never know for sure, will you? Good hunting.
All right. You want to stand off at a distance? I can do that too.
Kill them all!
Non-stop.
I feel strong.
seat.
An orb lit up.
Yay! Thank you, Kareem. I can guarantee you the first time I went through
That's
this
both
many
orbs
years
lit,
ago,
and the ward is down. Try
I
the
can't
door.
even begin to guess how many times those things killed
And you
me.
thought all your hard work was for naught.
I never thought that.
Oh, never mind. I guess that was me.
Why are you such a flaming bitch, Karita? Perhaps because your name isn't actually Karita?
The Eye of Janthe.
There's the Eye of Janthe.
Move!
Move? Where? Where to? It's invulnerable.
Doesn't like us being
Good.
here.
Maybe I can slow it down without killing it.
Just don't kill it. Whatever you do.
That's what I just said.
I'm going to
Did
pick
you
up a
ever
rock,
listen to me?
I'm sorry. Did you say something?
and I'm going to throw it at the Eye of Janthe. That doesn't appear to have done anything. I'm thinking that these rocks are actually a mechanic in it, the fight. I don't remember that, but it's about as stupid a thing as I can. Vulnerable when the sight is... No. The true sight is stunned. Vulnerable unleashes true sight. I have no idea what the fuck that means.
Lift with your legs.
Lift with my legs. Thank you, me, for the helpful advice. Am I supposed to be killing the Guardians? I don't know. Not sure why my attack vanished. I had finished the induction for it.
It's giving up on us. Moving on.
Excellent. It didn't kill us. It must have seen the true sight dormant in us.
Livia, that's
now
who she
it
is.
will lead us to
actually.
the last aspect. We are chosen, you and I. In its presence, we'll be able to see Lazarus when he reforms.
Wait. Otherwise, Lazarus would be invisible?
That's what you take away from that? Yes, it's a Mersat thing like floating and immortality. Used to be impressive.
We can't lose the eye. Where is it?
Patience. It'll be nearby. Look. There's the last aspect.
But no Balthazar. Damn. I was hoping.
That's right. We actually
No.
fight empowered.
No Balthazar.
Are you all right?
Yes. It's just that I've been waiting for this for a very long time.
So, what's the plan?
Let's spread the aspects out so we can watch them. Would you mind?
Do we have to do some kind of spell?
Not according to legend. The fact that the aspects are all in proximity should
Easy
trigger them
does
to
it.
merge. Any time now.
What?
Relax. I brought the true Shining Blade with me. It'll weaken his defenses so we can kill him.
Oh, that eases my mind. You brought a big knife to a Mersat fight.
It's a relic. Centuries of history and magic in this old thing. A heap of blood-curdling white mantle screams in it.
She's a
Ever
charmer.
tried using your fancy sword on the aspects? Indestructible or not, maybe it will at least damage one.
I've been waiting for the perfect moment.
All right,
my
we're
dear.
reassembling
The time has come.
the
You
Mersat,
ready
the
to
last
fulfill
Mersat.
a
Why we're
prophecy?
doing it
As ready as I'll ever be.
without a fucking army
Wait,
here, I don't know.
what?
I know Livia wants to do
Never
it.
mind. Just be ready. This isn't going to be a walk in the park.
What exactly are you saying?
I'm saying that you and I are the only two who can end this tragic saga. Lazarus won't go down easily.
That's what she said. Ooh. Don't remember
time
any
to
of the
think about it
specifics
now.
of this fight. Should have
It's
looked it up
happening.
beforehand. That was
Come
foolish.
on, Lazarus, you putrid infection. Rise!
I like the pink-purple color of that one. That was pretty.
At long last.
My dark slumber is at an... What is... more human treachery?
Hello.
He's
my
got a sword through him.
nemesis.
Is that her?
Looking good
Livia.
for a human of your age.
Yeah, he's got a blade of some sort through him.
Hasn't changed a bit. Oh,
Has a nice, pretty visual. I like that.
Livia?
I've been waiting for you.
Hiding for me? All this time?
I don't remember the mechanics, which means I'm probably
You
gonna die.
better
If I
believe
die,
it.
I'm gonna look up the
How does he
mechanics.
know you?
Because she's...
I'll explain later. He's trying to split himself again. We can't allow destroy the aspects before they break free.
Destroy
we
the
can't
what?
lose them now.
How am I supposed to destroy them? Yep, once again, find a way to hurt Lazarus. Dude, your mom doesn't love you. How's that? Think that's gonna work? Again, they don't tell you what the mechanics are. I am at a complete and utter loss to understand why they do it this way. Why they don't tell you anything over here other than find a way to hurt him.
You lose.
I killed one.
Kill them all.
Killing them all, probably not practical, but it does sound like an idea. God, let's...
Kill them all.
Guard Livia while she casts. Defeat Lazarus's remaining aspects.
Those shields. I have an idea. Cover me.
So ungrateful.
Cover you.
I
What is
saved
that supposed to
Trata
mean?
from the jar. Do you not remember?
I remember everything. You didn't save us. You enslaved us.
Karita! Livia! Focus! I feel strong. Kill them all.
Okay, well, we got one of them out.
Kill shot. Stand your ground.
And finish off the first one. Touchdown. Livia's down. Livia, would you get up, please?
Tell me, Livia, do you have children? Grandchildren? Great-grandchildren?
Livia, get off your fanny perpendicular. I assume she's actively doing something. Oh, I see now there's an induction. Couldn't see it because of the damn green shield overhead, but there's an induction circle. Nice UI design on that one. What was that?
You lose. Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
I don't think Livia is interested in what I'm doing here, other than she wants the thing dead, and I'm working on that.
You staged your last revolt.
Oh, I do remember a bajillion freaking ground effects and a bajillion freaking rotating green balls now that they're appearing.
Stand your ground. Kill them all.
Yeah, and that's what happens if you get too close to him. That's what happens if you deign to play a melee class. In so much of this content, something happens that just instantly annihilates you. Because you have the temerity to play a melee class in a game.
Armored up. Stand your ground. My leg. Regression. Stand your ground.
Needs more ground effects, you know?
I watched the Titans tear your brethren apart, one by one. I will rejoice at your death rattle.
Witch, you could not stay me then, and you will not stay me now.
Oh, the sword popped out
I
of
made
him.
a promise to your ancestors. I will have my day. You are not immortal.
Pull harder. Pull with all your might. Hey, Laz, eat this. A quick death completed within 9 minutes.
Soon to be
One
forgotten.
achievement.
Look at my face. I, Livia, defender of Kryta.
Yeah, I don't think he's listening,
witness
Livia.
your last
He's
and
got a
final death.
sword through his giblets. Because otherwise winning theoretically wouldn't feel so good.
The Mersat are now extinct.
I got news for you. There's one in Secrets of the Obscure, Olivia. Of course, you're in Secrets of the Obscure, too. And you're also in the expansion that's coming up,
You okay?
as is the Eye of Janther here, which we really don't know much about other than it's associated with Janther
what you appear
and the
to be,
Mersat,
Livia.
and probably the Destroyers.
You believe the ravings of a lunatic?
I do, actually. It explains why a niece defers to you, like a grown child to a parent.
The Shining Blade is my family. I hope this secret is safe with you. For their sake.
I took an oath. My lips are sealed. But I'm curious. Just how...
Wouldn't you rather ask the Eye of Janther About Balthazar?
What? I can do that?
Well, you can ask.
Better hurry.
You can ask the
I don't know
floor.
what will happen to it now that its masters are gone.
What should I do?
Ask your question and touch it.
Okay.
I'll stand
Would you
ready,
rather walk to
just
school or
in
carry your
case.
lunch? Touch.
You know.
Well, here goes nothing.
Where's Balthazar going?
Where is Balthazar? Show me the god of war and fire.
Fire, smoke, she is arising.
Nothing's happened.
Nothing's happening. Oh. And cue the cinematic. That's the Eye of Janther, and oh my god, I'm tripping balls again. Fire, good, okay, yeah, god of fire. And, oh, he wants dragons. Yeah, we know he wants dragons. He wants to eat them. Maybe not even metaphorically. Ah, the broken pyramid. Flaming twisters. Nice cinematic. Give him that. Nice cinematic. And the Eye of Janther is gone.
And it fades into nothingness. The last
Not really.
gasp of a murderous
It
race.
reappeared in
Praise
Secrets
the
of the
Six.
Obscure.
The flames. Balthazar. Okay. Looks like I'm going to the Crystal Desert.
Heart? No, sorry. Wrong one. Path of Fire. Yeah! Siren's Landing. Completed. Return to.
What's next?
Woohoo! One path ends. 20 of 24 achievements. Yes, sirree.
You can never have too much treasure.
Now, the leyline weapon cache. Got a couple of these somewhere on the account as well. I grabbed the leyline torch from the one from the previous chapter that I hadn't finished. Because I think the leyline torch, that's a really good torch skin. Not sure what I'm going to get out of the second one here. Staff is not bad, but a little underwhelming. I can't see the bows. Shield, nah. Scepter is definitely possible. Rifle, no. Pistol, no. Mace, not bad. That's the other bow. Hammer, time. That's the greatsword. No. Focus, no. Dagger, no. I think we're gonna go with the scepter, so to speak. I get a pretty nice scepter skin. Scepter skin.
That looks valuable.
That looks valuable. It is in the wardrobe, so now I destroy it, sadly. Okay, and we got mail. Crisis in the Desert. That. Oh, Livia.
I have to go, but I can't deny I'm curious.
How have I managed to keep my youthful figure all this time?
Who are you, really? Where have you been? What have you been doing?
Oh my god, her hair!
Yes, I am Livia.
She's the Mega Karen. Look at that hair.
Scepter of Ore. I've been with my
I would like to
shining
talk to the
blade,
manager, please.
hidden, hiding in plain sight when I wasn't searching for the aspects, waiting to finish Lazarus once and for all.
So just one death to Lazarus
For my
then
queen.
when I got shotgunned
And
by
for my
his
kingdom.
surprise
Well, you
green
did it.
balls casting right
We
in my
did it.
face. I don't want anyone casting their balls in my
What are you
face.
going to do now?
I promised Anise I'd slow down after this. I want to travel, grow a little older. But I'll never forget you.
Nor I you. And I have to go. I have somewhere I need to be.
I'm sorry. Are you still here? I thought you left ages ago. Go. Save the world, my dear. Save Tyria.
Okay. I think she's kind of sweet on me. She digs me. So, there are 3 chapters left. In the Return to Achieves. They are part of
Never
Lone Wolf
have too
Season
much
4.
treasure.
Let's see. Says 4 to go, but the 4th one is you talk to somebody after you finish the last 3. Korna, Thunderhead Peaks, and Dragonfall. As you can see, I'm got a decent amount done on all 3 of those. So when I return to Guild Wars 2, I've got some more stuff I'm going to do. I'm not quite done for the evening, although I won't be going on too much longer. I'll come back to Path of Fire, and then after Path of Fire, I'll work my way through this. And that'll give me the chances to finish Korna, Thunderhead Peaks, and Dragonfall, and get another legendary added to my slowly increasing collection of legendaries. Again, I'm not quite done yet. I'm going to head back to Mistlock. So it's going to be a bit before I get back to Guild Wars 2. Tomorrow, 2 games come out. Last Epoch comes out with the 1.1 cycle, basically like a season, or a challenge league in PoE. And I'll be streaming that from early in the morning. Early for me, maybe not for you. Servers come up at 9 a.m. my time. I would guess I'll probably be on between 9 and 10. And then for the evening session, it will be Once Human. Sort of like, imagine if the Division, looter shooter, with base building, but in a surrealistic, post-apocalyptic future. And that'll be the evening session. And I expect I'll be playing Last Epoch in the mornings for some time. We'll see how it goes with Once Human. Hopefully it lives up to what it looked like. It looked pretty good when I mostly watched DatMods playing the betas. I'm going to AFK for just a second and refill my coffee cup. I'm going to come back and just do some sort of routine stuff. Frankly, not all that interesting. back in. Another hot day here in the Bay Area. We're in like day 5 of what's going to be 10 straight days with the extreme heat warning. The third was 104. Since then, we've been in the upper 90s. Do not recommend. Death Valley at 128 yesterday, which is, I think, let's see, 90, 122. That is 53 Celsius. No, not that one. That one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my dailies. Do an event in Cantha. Fortunately, the hero point here you can repeat it and it counts as an event. You can even repeat it multiple times. But first of all, we'll do a cheap XP and Karma and a Spirit Shard. Going in.
Master,
About those things I said, no hard feelings. That was simply a test to provoke. Please note, we are not responsible for any injuries, fatal or otherwise, that occur during this session.
Fury rising!
Was that
How very
impossible?
satisfying.
You defeated me. I could deduct points for sloppiness, but
And that's
I
an
will
event.
choose the high road.
Believe it or not,
Just
that's an event.
kidding. A little joke to cheer myself up.
I gathered 15 resources with a mining pick. So these are the going to go through the stuff I do every day that helps me over time build up materials and money. Not exciting, but I don't feel like quite ending the stream yet. When I can inflict myself on you guys for a little while.
Nothing like the spoils of war.
Yeah, I don't even have the energy for that anymore. Goodies out of there. You'll probably see a number of people around here at this place in Crystal Oasis. Most of the time there's between 2 and 5 people here. Well, there's me and him, and yep, 4 of us here. 5. Oh, a whole bunch are hiding back there. A lot of people park an alt here to grab these 3 chests every day. As you can see, an awful lot of people. Recipe for sunset earring. I already know that one. I'll have to drop that into the guild bank at some point. For years, I logged in every day under the old daily system, even when I wasn't playing the game. A few times, years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, I was playing and streaming and had people ask, how the hell do you have so many laurels? And the answer was simple. Log in every day for a few years. You'll get a buttload of laurels. Flax, sprockets. Quartz crystals. Wow, I got 13 quartz crystals out of that. Normally you get 3 harvests, 1 each, but occasionally you'll get a harvest that has 1 and an additional 5. I got 2 of those. Bobble bubbles. Or are they just baubles? Yeah, they're just baubles. 250 of them makes a bauble bubble.
Not enough endurance.
I object to that. I have enough endurance. I can manage to do my daily farming. Because in this particular case, it's also finishing up one of the requirements for the daily. Rocket power. You seem to like to yell a lot. It's probably a Norn thing. And that is the daily complete.
I'm the master of life.
I'm the master of life. Let's see. That one will be easy. That one will be easy. That one will take a little more doing. Claw of Jormag or do events in Frostgorge. That one's certainly easy. Just go to one of the low places where there are bandits. You can kill 100 bandits in 10 minutes. Specs Laboratory Jumping Puzzle. I'm pretty sure I can do that one. Should be able to get the weeklies done without too much effort then. They're worth a lot of points. If you're not... Worth 450 points. That is the value of... That'll get you one of 3 ascended armor chests you can get every quarter. It would get you 45 laurels, which is enough to get like an ascended jewelry piece and a half for rings. If you just want the gold, 450. That's 75 gold. Once a quarter. The new daily and weekly system is really smartly done. They've done a really good job with it. Ooh, nice. Couple of bits of obsidian there. And as I mentioned earlier, with the 3 chests in Path of Fire, there are also 3 in Bureau Marches. Actually, more than 3. There's 4 I hit here, and there are a couple smaller ones that are in the same area. Good evening. Thank you for reminding me. It's been a while since I forgot. This has been your Alzheimer's moment. I'm Magnifying Lens. How are you doing?
Oh yeah, that's my loot.
It's probably been 2 or 3 months, I think, since I've done that. Used to do it pretty frequently. Less often these days, but I'm still more than capable.
Nothing like the spoils of war.
So that's 3. And the 4th one is a ways over. But you'll also note a bunch of people running around grabbing these. You know, it takes 10 or 15 minutes to do the stuff that I'm doing, but over time, it adds up.
And I deserve it, too.
Is that it? And there's something else I was going to do. I'm okay. Had a rough start to the evening. It's better now. Yeah, it's normally I only really take break. I almost never take breaks on my evening 2 to maybe 3 hour streams. But if my streams run longer, or if I'm, say, enjoying adult leisure beverages, or in this case, if I'm enjoying coffee, yeah. Which one was it again? Which one was it again? Which was the JP again? Wrong button. Right button. Specs Lab. I'm going to do a JP. I don't think Specs Lab is cheesable. If it's the one I think it is, that you have to actually do it. Yeah. Head northwest from Gleaner's Cove waypoint across the river. Keep heading northwest. Gleaner's Cove. Whoop. Northwest. Oh, I just started off the evening with some frustration. There was an event. I was the only one around doing it. I got it 80% done over the course of 10 minutes, and then it reset. Had it reset immediately after my finishing off the first 10-20%. I'd have been mildly annoyed. I said, oh, okay, well, I guess I can't solo it then. But no, it waited until I was 80% done. That irritated me. Tough to do because, you know, I'm such a thoughtful, considered person in my response to things that make me angry. No, I'm not. All right. What am I doing? Check the map. Map. Further northwest? At the headwaters. I'm not northish enough. God. English is hard. I should have known they're the commanders. Commander tags. There it is. Oh, I don't know. It might be cheesable if happened to me a lot. What was starting 10-year-old game 10 years after release. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is going to be unsurprisingly less polished now. A lot of stuff will have gotten fixed, but not necessarily everything. The other people being here is going to drive me crazy. Also, for some reason, my mouse seems to be really... Oh, wow, I didn't die. That's pretty impressive. I supposed to be able to, like, go to the next one over? Oh, I guess it's if you die. Right, if you die. Alright. Oh my god. Other people doing it at the same time is going to kill me more times than I can count. I didn't remember it staying up that long, so I'll try again. Didn't encounter too many situations where there was never anyone else to at least help. This was in a specific thing, in one of the Living World season episodes, Siren's Landing. Not bad for the old man, huh? There's one of them I know where you have to jump on the rocks. Okay, it's the next one. JPs are the one time you'd rather not rather not have anyone else around you, unless they're a mesmer and they're hanging out ports, in which case, sure, you're welcome. Probably shouldn't have done that. Phew. Some mesmers hand out ports. Yeah, to your doom. I have run into that very, very seldom at the jumping puzzles. Because most of the time, if somebody's doing the jumping puzzles, there are other people hanging out there, and they'll be warning, don't take this one, this guy's being a jerk. And the jerk will leave. But other cases, certainly, yeah, there are mesmers who do it as grief play. Hello, Chuckles. Nope. Okay, I guess it did just come in. All right. Well, I'm going to live dangerously and probably die here as, whoops, I was a bit late getting off. But, no problem. No. Yes. Aren't I supposed to be able to, I'm supposed to be able to teleport to the last one in the chain. Why did that not happen? Is there, the lab assistant? Thank you. Fifth station. That was not fair. I just want to go out on the limb and say that was just not fair. Nope. And that one vanished right as I was in midair. Oops. Accidents will happen. Tend to ignore zone chat unless you're in a group. But one time it happened to me, I didn't see any warnings. Yeah, it may not have been any, so there are no guarantees in life, which is kind of disappointing. No, it can happen, certainly. Well, like there's always somebody who's going to be dropping one of the clickable items to cause grief play. You know, the aviator's box. That kind of stuff. There are always people who think it's funny to make other people be angry. I have to admit, I've never understood that particular mindset. Oh, how unfortunate. Nobody can see his advertisement. And no, I didn't make it work. Why is it I always get it wrong? All right, there we are. And that should be a weekly. Yay! I have finished the JP. That's another 50 points for me. That's right. There we go. What do we got in specials? Interneos 3. I would actually like to finish that. But frankly, I hate Interneos, the third map, so much. I detest it. That was a lesson you learned in ESO. There is a rotten meat item that makes players throw up. Yeah, lots of players place it down during an event where you have to eat items from a very crowded table. Yeah, that is... I think first time I was introduced to that sort of low-end sociopathic behavior was in World of Warcraft. There was a toy that you could use unlimited where your character would go choo 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 choo, and people would just sit in crowded places and do it over and over and over. This is why we can't have nice things. Because there's always going to be somebody who wants to make other people unhappy. Now, it's low-grade stuff. That's not a huge deal. But the fact that you're getting pleasure from someone else's discomfort or annoyance, maybe you want to think about whether that's who you are. Maybe look up the Dark Tetrad. And you can see that there are a couple of studies about a correlation between online griefing and trolling and the Dark Tetrad. The Dark Tetrad, if I can remember them all: sadism, psychopathy, Machiavellianism, I'm missing one. Narcissism's the one I was missing. I was missing narcissism. You'd think I would include narcissism, because I have a little bit of that one myself. Yeah, they want to get a reaction. The only way to win is to not play their games. Absolutely. I try not to respond to whether it's intentional trolling or people just being stupid on the internet, on Reddit, because it's just not worth the effort. They're not going to gain anything from it unless I respond. So, yeah, don't play. Exactly correct. See if I have anything outstanding that I need to do on any of the other characters. Expect those people? Yeah. That's like the train toy from WoW. That was what I was just saying, yeah. That was exactly the one I was referring to, was the train toy. And it's the sort of thing that I blame on the developers. If the devs include a way for players to grief other players, somebody's going to do it. That means it shouldn't be included in the game. If you don't want, if you're afraid it will discourage the psychopaths and sociopaths and Machiavellianists and sadists and narcissists from your game, good. The thing is the stupidity, you don't have a problem with trolls. You just ignore. Stupidity is kind of hard to not react. At this point, there's no way of knowing whether they're intentionally trolling or whether they're stupid on the internet. Used to be a lot easier in the early days of the internet. I've been on the net since '87. And there were trolls and stuff. But it was more of a poking somebody in the ribs, as opposed to actively trying to make their life worse. Chuckles, you were the one laying down the toy train? Sir, I hope that you was doing that. Not that you would still do that. If you were young and impressionable and had access to it, it's not forgivable, but it's understandable. If you're 40 and doing it, that's neither. And some find ways to troll even without any tool available. Oh yeah. I've been wondering about that more and more when I go to Twitter. You do it again. Now you're just trying to... You see? This is trolling. He is intentionally trying to provoke a response. My response? That's it. That's all you get from me. Oh, I don't go on Twitter. Yeah, I don't tweet. I have an account. I think I've tweeted twice. I'm a twice tweeter. It's like on Facebook. Occasionally, maybe once every couple of months, I'll respond to something a friend has put on there. And once a year, I'll put something on there to thank people for the happy birthday wishes. That's the only time I ever post anything on Facebook. I would nuke Facebook from orbit, except it's the only way I can keep in contact with a few of my friends. And that's why Facebook isn't failing. Because technically, the user interface and the web interface is one of the worst pieces of design I've ever seen. Do I have anything else I want to do? I do. I have something else I want to do. Carefully curate your Twitter to only see animal photos. Good call. Gave up on Facebook more than a decade ago. Sadly, there are a few people for whom it is, of my friends, for whom it is very important and really their only socialization that I can interface with at all. So. I am going to burn through some mithril and a little elder wood. Time to get 11 more, well, I just bought one, to get 10 more provisioners tokens. Dowel. I search for dowel. I find mithril plated dowel. I need 18 of those.
The Legion calls.
Rill Imb for mithril imbued. They didn't come up, for whatever reason, they didn't come up alphabetical. We need 1 assassins, 1 berserkers, 2 carrion, 1 cleric, 1 knight.
You can never have too much
1
treasure.
rampager, and 2 valkyrie. Now, well, this is part of the process for making legendaries, is you've got to get provisioners tokens. Even the simplest of the legendaries take 50 provisioners tokens, and I'm making I can pick up with relatively low expense. I can pick up 11 a day. So you're not wrong. It is part of the same kind of thing. 2 axe blades. Yeah, what I'm doing right now is basically part of the legendary grind. It's 9 mithril items that can be traded for a provisioner's token each. So I don't know how much mithril's in each one. Like 8, something like that. A little bit of elder wood. So it's a cheap way of doing it, again, over time. Hold on, I have a sneeze. I sneezed, no brains. But it's another example of over time. You want to be preparing for stuff like legendaries. You need to start saving certain materials. You need to start working on provisioners tokens, and so on. Get the crystals from the node at your home instance. That's a good example. You do know that 25 of the quartz crystals can be turned into a charged quartz crystal, and those are used in the construction of legendaries. Oh, damn it. That was Swordblade. Or Hilt. So, while gathering those is definitely good, that's the kind of thing you need to do, you can also, once per day, turn 25 of them. I'm going 5. 5 for 25, because it's 25. You can take 25 of them and convert them into a charged quartz crystal. You can do that at a lot of the hero points, if you've already got the hero point. So, as an example, one where I know you can do it is the hero point outside of Holbrack for the giant worm you fight, Issermir. You fight that in the tutorial. There's a hero point there. Similarly, there's a hero point in the human starting zone where you fight the giant stone golem hands that were summoned. If you go to those and click on them, if you've already got the hero point, it'll offer you the option to turn them into a charged quartz crystal. Be aware, charged quartz crystals are bound. Using them to buy provisioners tokens. Yeah, the charged ones. There you go. Exactly. Next up is Elder. Elder wood. Elder wood. There we go. We need 2 large hafts. That's what she said. Let's pretend I didn't say that. And 3 small ones. Also have the home. Yeah, the hero point at home. Yeah, in the home instance. I don't know how many people have that, but yes, I have that as well. And every time I get to 25, I make another one. Because I need them for the construction stuff. If need be, you can certainly trade them in for provisioners tokens. This is a relatively pain-free way, over time, anyway, of getting.
Everything has unfolded
I'll
as
note,
I knew it.
there's one you can get in the Black Citadel, which is the one I just got.
And I'll keep making a difference.
Which I think requires an obsidian shard, and there's one in Lion's Arch, which I'll go to in a minute, that you can get us obsidian shard here and a spirit shard there, I think. So here are the crate things that we're making. We need one of these battle axes, one of those battle axes, and that's the 9 items. They're all crate items. I'll stick these in the bank because this character doesn't have access to the waypoints that I need to turn them in, which are in the first 3 maps of Heart of Thorns. You can tell that I did that from memory because I've done it a bunch. I have a stock of various items that you can trade more than once per day. You can only make once per day, but you can trade more than once per day. If I ever need a relative bunch of provisioners tokens in a hurry, but I don't expect that will ever be the case. As long as I stay ahead of it by doing this, don't have to do it every day, but I do it most days. I like housing, so whenever I can acquire another node, as of now you have 1,000 slots for each map. I have 1,000 as well. When you run out of space, you use them in higher tier items or sell the excess. That's exactly what I do. And that will add up over time. And with the homestead coming, they'll also have mechanisms that will allow you to collect from multiple nodes with a single click. Think about that. Sounds like deliciousness to me. Where are we off to next? I don't know where this character was last, so we will instead Ogres, Ogre Camp. Why is it not showing? Sometimes there's a waypoint in the Ogre Camp. Most of the time it shows up just fine. But sometimes, when I come over here and look at it, it doesn't. Why? I have no idea. But it doesn't. So it's not showing up. I normally start there, but instead this time, we'll start here. No, I do exactly what you do with the mats, the high-end mats. Granted, it's been a while since I ran out of any of the higher-end mats because crafting legendaries eats them up pretty quick. Here's a provisioner token vendor. So for instance, I have 43 reclaimed metal plates, but I'm just going to give him 4 of the crate weapons. You see, on each tab you can only submit 1 item per day. And the next one is here, in Orc Basin. I'm weird you don't mind wasting time in the game. After all, it is the reason I play games. But I see how it's a useful mechanic. Yeah, I'm the same way. Sometimes I will log into this game with absolutely no plan in mind. And I'll go to a map that has stuff I enjoy and just futz around. As an example, I really enjoy Drizzlewood South. If there's a live Drizzlewood South meta going on, great. I'll just run around there. I will also note that Drizzlewood is very rewarding. So anyone who's short on money, if you enjoy the Drizzlewood metas at all, that's a good way of making money over time. And the inventory is now empty of those. So that's 9 of them. And the last one is here in Lion's Arch in the Commodore's Quarter. And I think for him it's the Spirit Shard. It's the Skrit faction provisioner. Yeah, it's a... Oh, I'm sorry, Mystic Forge Stone. Not a Spirit Shard. And that's it. That's 11 of them. And most of the time, I think the only thing I've ever spent Provisioner's tokens on is this, the Gift of Craftsmanship, which costs 50 of them. I have 150 right now. As that is needed in most, if not all, of the legendaries. My current legendary swag bag consists of 6 runes, Twilight, 2 sigils, and the relic, and then 2 pieces of light legendary open world. blown away by that map and meta, but I guess I was unlucky with the timing. Whenever I went there, never found a lot of people playing when I was there. You might want to do a check. I have found if you're looking for specific content, going to hit Y for contacts in LFG, going to LFG, and if you go to, I think they call it part of, yeah, there we are, Living World, Drizzlewood. You can see right now, these guys are running south and then Cash Champions. And you just would click join and go to them. It's not always going to be there, but a good part of the time it is. And even if they're not there, you can do some of the stuff on your own and still get some advancement. You won't be making the big bucks. The big bucks come from like the last 9 or 15 chests when the meta finishes, and then the champion caches. But really, the LFG, everyone craps on the LFG, but it can be a very, very useful tool. If you need something specific, like from End of Dragons, you're looking to see if anyone's running a meta. There's a group doing stuff in Saitung. There's 2 in Kaineng. Nobody in Ekavald. Nobody running Dragon's End right now. And there's even one in Gyala. Right. You've been using it lately. You didn't much back then. It is a great way of getting into something like you for some reason you need the meta done in Saitung or New Kaineng. You check on the event timer and then check the LFG. Light years better than the one in ESO. I have not used the one in ESO. The only thing I've ever done in ESO a couple of times was grouping with friends, but I over the years I've played quite a few hours solo, but I've never gotten a character very high. It's a game that just doesn't have much stickiness for me. I've tried. God knows I have tried ESO. I was in every beta test from early on. I actually think I was in alphas, but I'm not sure. But I was in very early betas. Like 6 or 8 different beta tests. And I gave them feedback on it. And it improved a lot. But it still wasn't grabbing me. It launched, I played, it didn't grab me. I tried again, it didn't grab me. They made the big change to level scaling. I tried it didn't grab me. Since it's launched, I probably tried it 6 or 8 different times. I streamed it in the past. I wanted to love ESO. It just doesn't have the stickiness for me. It was bad. They've improved it after you quit, but from what you read, it's still quite bad. Well, I mean, it depends. Parts of it are good. But it just, I tried. The last time I was playing for, I don't know, a week maybe? And a lot of ESO players dropped in, and they were very helpful and very friendly. I was very positively impressed by the, just random drop-ins from ESO. So I'm certain that's representative of a solid community over there. The game just won't stick for me, and I can't really put my finger on it. I will say it sticks for me less now with the level scaling than it did before the level scaling. I'm a person, you can do level scaling right. They do it right in Guild Wars 2, where they scale you down, but never up. I think that works fine. And City of Heroes, where if you're in a group with a friend, or just grouped with somebody, you can either level up to their level, basically you can Robin to their Batman, or work it the other way, where if you're running low-level missions, your higher-level friend can join you, Batman to your Robin, to help out. So level scaling in City of Heroes was in it from the beginning, and it works brilliantly. Level scaling here works mostly brilliantly. I do like the ability to go into old content in like WoW, and go, solo through raids that I never played. That I find fun. You can't do that here. But other than that, the level scaling here is great. Level scaling in WoW stinks. I don't like the level scaling in ESO either. Love the people who you met there. Some of the actions and decisions of the devs made you dislike them and the game, though. That's completely understandable. Devs make decisions based on reasons a lot of times that they can't even talk to the player base about. And even though I don't like it, I can't fault ESO for going with level scaling because it was met overwhelmingly positive reactions. I know I'm in the minority for that one. WoW, on the other hand, every time they have a level squish or anything like that, it always comes back to bite them. My favorite being low-level characters taking off all of their equipment, except for their weapon, going into PvP against cap-level characters with best-in-slot gear and one-shotting them. Because of level scaling and particularly gear scaling. When you try and add a system like level scaling on to an existing game that wasn't designed around it, you're just going to get... There's one law coming true that you can absolutely count on. That's the law of unintended consequences. It's going to break all kinds of things in ways you never, ever, ever considered. And that's what WoW has been dealing with every time they make a change. Well, guys, I did get done what I wanted to do today. Ooh, so close. 12. We're 12 points away from 19.5. I'm really looking forward to hitting 20K. That will be a nice one. But we finished off the last of the Living World Season 3, including the Living World Season 3 Return Tos. So, when I return to Guild Wars 2, which will not be tomorrow, it might be a week, 2 weeks longer, might be less. We'll be heading to Path of Fire. That's where we're going next. In fact, let me go ahead. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Replay this chapter? Oh, I'm on the wrong character now. Because this character's done all of that content. So, tomorrow, I expect I'll be on early, and I'll be on again at the usual time. The morning session, probably starting between 9 and 10 Pacific time, is Last Epoch. The ARPG is having its 1.1 cycle release, or season, like a season in Diablos, or a challenge league in PoE. And that's tomorrow. The server's supposed to come up at 9 a.m. That's a little early for me. If I wake up and can't get back to sleep, I might start streaming at that time. Otherwise, it'll be a little bit later, but probably not too much later, unless there are server issues. And I plan on playing that for a number of hours in the morning, probably into the afternoon. Then I'll take a break, have a dinner, and then at the usual stream time of 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, and early morning in Asia and Australia, it will be Once Human. Thank you very much for hanging out and chatting. Once Human is a new free-to-play looter shooter, a little bit like The Division, with base building in a very surreal post-apocalyptic setting. And it looks fun. I watched DatMods playing a bunch of it in the betas, and it looks good. So that's my plan for tomorrow. Last Epoch in the morning, and then the usual stream time, Once Human. And assuming I'm enjoying all of the above, I will continue playing. That way, going forward for some length of time. Eventually, I will get back to Guild Wars 2, but it's on hiatus for the immediate future. But I will be back tomorrow, early in the morning. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. As always, I am very, very appreciative. Thank you. And I mean that. Honest. But hopefully you will see me soon. Have a great rest of your Monday night. And as always, because I try to set an achievable goal for those who choose to watch me, I hope the rest of your week doesn't suck. I'm back tomorrow, early in the morning or later in the evening. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great night tonight. Take care and ciao for now. Good night, guys.